Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Techgig webinar series. The topic for today's session is Building Cloud-Based Performance Test Lab and Experiential Workshop. And we have with us today Mr. Rahul Goyal. He is the Senior Manager Global Delivery at Signity Technologies. However, before we start off with today's session, I would also like to quickly introduce Sairam. He's the he's the Associate Vice President Marketing at Signity Technologies, and he would give a quick introduction of Rahul as I hand over the session to him now.
Thanks, Srilagna. Good afternoon to everyone. On behalf of Signity Technologies, I take this opportunity to welcome you all for what seems to be a very intensive, impulsive, and technical webinar. I'm very sure all of you, the cloud computing enthusiasts in you, the performance testing experts in you, would have a very interactive session as we move forward for the next 45 minutes or so. Before I talk a little bit about Rahul, let me also tell you a little bit about Signity. Signity Technologies is the world's third largest independent software testing services company. Globally, we are headquartered at Irving in Texas in the United States, and our global delivery centers are based out of Hyderabad in India. More than 850 plus career testers are the fulcrum of Signity today, serving leading global enterprises and independent software vendors. So what we bring to the market space is a very committed vision of ensuring that we actually build a better future by helping our clients say no to bad software through offering superior software testing services. The testing services that we offer actually are distinguished by our IP-led testing services, where the cloud-enabled smart tools IP portfolio that we have been building transcends and accelerates the entire software test life cycle, bringing tangible benefits to our clients. Today, some of the leading customers that we have, we've been serving them in the areas of enterprise mobility, cloud and distributed performance computing, and of course anything and everything around end-to-end software functional test automation. We also bring in a compulsive focus with dedicated investments in world-class test lab infrastructures. We have probably one of the first of its kind robotics test lab in India. We do have a co-branded enterprise mobile lab with HP, where what we do is we offer a stack of mobile devices and platforms that are cloud-enabled, where our clients actually seamlessly use them while we offer end-to-end enterprise mobility testing services. We are also building a cloud-enabled performance test computing lab, and then that actually works across different cloud computing infrastructure vendors and platform as service providers. Our performance testing center of excellence experts have extremely deep experiences in both open source and commercial performance test computing infrastructure. So with that said, with more than 100,000 square foot of offices spread across 3 continents, today Signity is in the forefront of making sure we innovate around software testing landscape. We also are very committed to the society through what we call the Project Significance, where using education as an enabler, we work with the sole objective of impacting 1 million+ lives. So that's a little bit about Signity Technologies. Once again, I thank you for taking time to join this webinar. Let me introduce Rahul Goyal. Rahul heads our performance computing, performance testing practice at Signity, himself being an extreme addict to making sure that loads and performance computing bottlenecks are solved for our leading customers. Rahul holds a computer science graduate engineering degree from the IIT BHU. He's been worked with prima facie companies like Microsoft, Oracle, and Satyam before he joined Signity with the passion that we all bring to the table here. Rahul has spoken at many a place and forum, both on agile test development, performance computing, automated test case scenario generation, and so on and so forth. Today, some of our leading Fortune clients actually work with Rahul's teams, where they make a significant difference to ensure the load characterization and performance computing metrics are of world class while we test their very complex products and enterprise applications. Along with Rahul, I also have Venki, who's our lead/performance test architect, who always spends his time in the labs hard coding, hand coding, and making sure that some of the complex problems that we encounter day to day are solved with utmost precision. So that's the team for you today. We would have around about 30 minutes of a deep dive slide presentation that Rahul would walk you through. Subsequent to that, we'll make sure we have a 20-minute a live demo kind of stuff, which will also make this very interesting, post to which we could break out for questions. With that said, thanks once again. Have a good time. Thank you. Over to you, Rahul.
Thanks, Sairam, and good afternoon, everybody. So, in this session, what we are going to talk about is when we should do a performance testing from cloud and how we can do a performance testing from cloud. These are the two topics we are trying to cover, and my expectation is that all of you are having some basic concepts of performance testing, or somewhere some kind of performance testing you have already done in the past. So following is the agenda for this session. I will quickly discuss about some of the key takeaways which you can expect after this session. Then we will dive down to deep dive into the cloud performance testing, when we can do it and what are some of the limitations where you cannot expect to do a cloud performance testing at all. We will discuss about some of the licensing models exist currently, and how it will matter to you while you are taking some kind of recommendation, or while you are thinking about to take the performance testing from cloud. The next one is we'll go for a demo. It's more for a how factor, like if you want to set up your own performance testing lab in the cloud, how you can do it. We'll give a small demo to showcase a step-by-step instruction how it can be achieved. And the last part is like what kind of challenges so far is some of the challenges we have faced in past and how we have solved it, or means what kind of problems we face. So that is also we will discuss in this session. And at the end, we can have a Q&A session where you can ask, post the questions to the moderator. So nowadays, what we